All right, I'm here today with David Kahn, representing the IKMA, for the Israeli Krav Maga Association. Thank you, David, for taking a few minutes to speak with me. I wanted to ask you, I was here at your seminar this weekend on the counterterrorism, the gun and the knife, and some of the best stuff I have ever seen. I've been looking for a lot of empty hand versus gun and knife, and there's not a lot out there that's realistic. And when I first saw your stuff, I was introduced to it by a friend of mine. It's also one of your students. And when I saw it, I was like, man, this stuff looks legit. It looks like it'll work. There's so much stuff you see, you're like, there's no way that'll work. So let me ask you, when you're from New Jersey, how did you first get started in this?
Well, Ronnie, I want to tell you, you really a great addition to the seminar. Thank you so much. You're a skilled, very intuitive guy. If your compliment us like that means a lot. You're a pro as far as I'm concerned. How I got into it was by a fluke. I was in law school, and I met the first American named Rick Blitzstein, who had ever trained in Krav Maga. And I just played football, and I decided I got to get some kind of self-defense.
Now, what year was this?
This is 1995.
95, okay.
I played Ivy League football, decided there's a better way to defend myself than running somebody in your head. And then I trained with Rick for 3 years in law school, and then he sent me to Israel to Grandmaster David Kahn Krav Maga, Israeli Krav Maga Association.
So you trained in Israel?
Yeah, I've been there. I've lost count. It's about 30 times.
30 times. Yeah. And you said something, you mentioned something, the first time you were there, it ended up being private lessons, and you didn't know that. You thought it was going to be.
Indeed.
Talk about that for just a second.
Yeah, no, I showed up in Netanya, sort of the epicenter of Krav Maga, and I showed up on the Grandmaster David Kahn doorstep. I said, "Would you train tomorrow?" And I showed up, and I was there, and then 4 very tough-looking people, including the Grandmaster, showed up. And I said, well, are there other students? They said, no, you're it. It was a curiosity for sure. So that was a great privilege. And we trained by 6 weeks, 6 days a week, 11 hours a day. And I was glad I was 23 at the time.
23? So, wow, that's a lot of training.
Great for words at work. And so I went from there, and I've visited with mine ever since. And we're very keen on emphasizing not all Krav Maga is the same.
Yes, sir.
It's all good. What we do is part of the original Israeli Krav Maga Association, with many modifications, including Retzef, which is continuous combat motion. I went to Israel to Grandmaster David Kahn for that reason, because I knew he's the best in the world. I am not, but I've been trained by the best. So a lot of what you got to do was the latest evolution of Krav Maga, and it's had to change. Any good fight system does. There's a lot of it out there. Some of it's good. Unfortunately, most of it's not. It's fat at this point. There's many good people. I'm not the only one, clearly. But we do what we do. We do a lot of military work. In fact, we're doing some very special military lodges now, in addition to the civilian program. And it's an honor to work with such good Americans and everybody who's responsible.
Now that was your main reason for being in Clarksville, though. You were on military base, am I correct?
Yeah, we
won't go any further than that. But
yeah, we were down here, a really good group of guys, picked up a bunch of stuff. And the difference between civilian Krav Maga, law enforcement Krav Maga, or military Krav Maga is simply the finish. Military is lethal. It's causing egregious bodily harm, maiming. Law enforcement take under control. Civilian is whatever level you need to do to save yourself, but obviously if we can retreat, we retreat. You avoid it. Good Krav Maga, that said, is avoiding the situation. You're always going to win that one, but in the competition, you're never going to win. It's not good. We'll teach you to prepare.
Well, listen, everything I saw for the past 2 days, I believe I'm taking away some very good skill sets. Your training, the way you present the material is absolutely fantastic. I mean, you're very skilled in teaching. You meet a lot of people that can do it, don't get me wrong, but they can't show you how to do it. And I saw you training, demonstrating on guys, and you were able to pull it off every single time, and you were also able to translate to somebody like me whose learning curve is almost a circle now to where I could actually learn it and pick it up. So the Krav Maga that you're teaching, there's no doubt that it is probably the best out there, coming straight from the source and carrying it over. So what are your future plans now that you're doing seminars and you have DVDs and online training now, I understand. So what is your future concerning that?
Oh, thanks, Rob. Yeah, no, we have a full online program. It's www.masteringkravmaga.com, and it's the entire curriculum, save a few things we teach the military. It's about 342 lessons, topical, from open-handed stuff to firearm disarm with knife. It's broken down in sections, the belt levels. We don't grab belt levels online. We had to do that through years of training, but we do want the material to get out there to responsible people. And we're going to expand an affiliate program judiciously and carefully, because it takes us a long time to develop instructors. We really don't adhere to training people up to 5 days and calling them instructors unless they really know what they're doing and training goes a while. I hope we get you on board because you've got a great skill set. And as I said, it's really a privilege and a great thing to meet skilled, dedicated, introspective, innovative guys like you who are looking for the best. And I'm not the best, but I've been trained by the best.
Listen, this is some of the best stuff I've seen. It comes from the land where they deal with terrorism every day. The Mossad uses it, the IDF uses it, the American Special Forces use it. How much better can you get? I appreciate the time.
Thank you, man.
Toda Rabah.
Get out to you. Thank
Very
you guys
good.
for your interest.
Thank you guys. See you on the other side. Shalom.